Hello everyone! In today's video I'm going to be painting some fireworks in a very creative and especially fun way. Oh, and don't forget guys, there's a giveaway still going on. I'll be giving canvases and paints so that you can start the new year creative. All of the information is in my last tutorial. You can find the link in the description, in comments and on screen now. So this is going to be something different today. Well, for those of you who know me, especially from Instagram, you know that I do like trying pouring on different surfaces, not just canvases. I also like framing my piece behind glass. So for this reason, today I've picked just a bit of plastic. That's a plastic sheet. And I'm going to pour on here. This is going to be my size. I'm just putting dots roughly here so I know how big my pour is going to be, and this goes away. And now I'm going to tape it down so it's nice and flat. I received a couple of emails from a gentleman, his name is Willie Espinoza, who, having watched my dandelion video, requested some fireworks using a similar technique. So that's what I'm going to do today. The background is going to be obviously very dark, but I don't want it to be completely black. So I'm going to use some of the Payne's grey as well, and Mars Black by Arteza for my background. And then I haven't decided yet on the colors for the fireworks, but I'm going to do them in 2 stages. So I'm going to use first silver and gold and make some background for the fireworks, like a bit of a glow. I haven't done it before, so I am just thinking on the spot. But the main attraction will be, and I was asked by many of you to use them again and do something else, these. So this is obviously done from toilet paper. Then I made some of my own. I just cut a bit of card, thick card, into the same shape to make a smaller one. And I'm going to use these tools to create fireworks. I might make a really small one in the end, but let's see. So these are just to start with. For those of you who haven't seen me mixing my paint, there's a section at the end of the video. If you feel inspired and you want to do it as well, you can watch me mixing and explaining the ingredients. Here I'll just show you the consistency. So my paint runs down really smoothly, uninterrupted, flow. Okay, so each of them is ready. So let's start the background. So this is my black, and this is my Payne's grey. I hope you can see the difference. I'm using a palette knife and spreading it evenly. I'm going to torch the paint a bit because I can see some air bubbles. Now for the fun bit. So this is my silver paint. I am going to use this one. So I'm spreading my silver paint kind of around, but the plate is not completely flat, so well, it's going to move a bit. Okay, and dipping my special toilet roll tool several times. Once I touch the background, this is going to be quite dark, so I'll have some mixed colors. Okay. You see, I've got sort of a mix of the background and the silver, but it doesn't matter too much. Maybe one here. Okay, how about now using a smaller one? Just want a few lines here that are smaller. Remember, this is going to be my background for the fireworks, so they don't have to look that perfect. Okay, now I need some smaller ones, and I need a golden one as well. Okay, so let's just put this away and drop some of my gold here. How about trying this one? see if this one works. That's the first time I'm using the one I made myself. Okay, that's probably enough for a big circle. And now I really need the smaller one, and using a bit of the gold. That's cool. Okay, so now I need some smaller fireworks, don't I? And some of them might be overlapping, so how about using gold overlapping this one? To make tiny ones, I'm going to cut my old straw just using scissors, something like this. Okay, I'm dipping it in my gold. Can also use them in the middle. I could actually add just a hint of a firework, just the edge. So with my palette knife, just dipping in gold, just adding a few lines here and there. I've swapped the palette knife just for that very, very thin brush because it's easier dragging those lines. As you can see, I'm not very careful. These are completely dry now, and they are much more vibrant than I expected. That this gold and silver really shows. So while these were getting dry, I was making some more little tools. So I cut the small one, and then from a piece of plastic, just a regular sheet of plastic, I cut out this size just for my finger. So it's quite funny. So hopefully that will work well. So I'm all ready to choose the colors now. It's always good to have some reference. I was looking at some fireworks and trying to choose which colors I like. Got my plates ready, and I've got red, Arteza red, I've got Arteza cadmium yellow. I also found these. This is neon blue and neon orange from the pouring acrylics, again by Arteza. Let's just start maybe with the smaller ones, so it'll be easier for me. So I put some yellow here. Actually, I'm going to cut it in half so it's easy. I'll have a bigger one and a smaller one. Definitely don't want too much paint, but at the same time I do want it covered. Okay, where shall we go? One of these little ones. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, maybe this one. Now I'm going to add a bit of red to my yellow. I don't want to mix orange at the moment, so I'm just using those two I have ready. I'll try maybe this mid one. Okay, I think we need a bigger one as well. Oh, I think we've got some nice two orange colors, light and darker. That's pretty cool. So this is going to be red. And my special finger tool. You see, when you cut them thinner, it actually looks more like a firework. Cut your toilet paper rolls thinner, because this one is probably a bit too thick. I'll try it anyway. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's awesome. Look at this. That's the best tool ever. Yay. That's fabulous. I think next time, if I do it again, I'm going to make more really thin, well, let's call them petals or rays. Do we need a bit more in the middle? So how about using this smaller one, adding a bit of red here as well. Time for the big one, and I want it to be blue. Now I'm going to use my favorite tool now, this little one, and this is my very special favorite blue, the electric pearl blue. Look how cool it looks on a plate when you just do that. Oh, that's nice. That's so cool. Okay, let's just leave it. Awesome. Okay, now we need some more blue ones. The smallest tool I have at the moment. So I scooped the paint back to the container, and I'm going to put green on this plate. I've got a tiny bit of this really nice sea green. I think it's just a few drops left, but it was a really nice color. And a very, very vibrant sap green. I'm just mixing those two. Okay, now the problem is this one is overlapping the orange. I really don't want to mess up the orange one. Oh, I think I didn't. Yay, nice. Okay, time for the middle one, for the midsection. And how about using some of this crazy neon green for the middle section? Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to actually do this section here with the same green, because I really like this one. Well, I think they're looking pretty cool, but you can always finish them off nicely. For example, adding a bit of color, just using, I don't know, using any tool you want, just adding a bit more color to some of the lines. A few dots in the middle. This is the same pouring mix I've been using for most of my artworks. You can see at the end of the video, if you are interested, you can see how I mix my acrylics. Well, I hope you enjoyed the whole process. This project will be awesome with the kids. I know it because my students, I tried something similar and they absolutely loved it. So yeah, if you make something similar inspired by my work, it would be fantastic if you could send it to me via Instagram, because every Friday I share my followers' work in my stories. I really like seeing what you make inspired by my videos. It's really rewarding for me to see that. The few last touches, I've decided that there need to be some white in the middle for the fireworks to be brighter. So I am just adding a few lines of white, starting from the middle, to help create this sort of 3D explosion effect. I was hesitant first, but then I looked at them once they got dry. They got dry within half an hour, and I thought, well, I'll just add a few white lines. You know what? I only finish when I'm really happy with the piece. If I'm not, I just keep redoing it or changing it, and I'll keep doing it to every single one of my fireworks. I was just going to varnish the painting when I had an idea. With fireworks, the more shiny and glittery they are, probably the better. And I remembered that I have this amazing box of 54 glitter jars that I don't often use. So I picked some colors. And I was thinking, when I varnish the painting, what if I sprinkled a bit of these colors onto those fireworks? By the way, it was a very hard choice because they have so many different shades. I just picked 2 blues, but there were like 6 or 7. This is my varnish. I'm going to use High Gloss by Liquitex. And I think I have to be pretty quick if I'm going to sprinkle all the colors on each. So let's just, once I put the glitter on and it's dry, I will definitely add another layer or 2. I definitely don't want too much, and I want 1 color on each. That's probably enough. I'm not sure you can see, but I'll show you a close-up in a minute. Time for some red now. As you can see, I'm just taking a really small amount on my finger. I don't want to put colors on the wrong firework. I hope you can see some of the glitter, and this is before I put another layer of varnish. The varnish is still sticky and it's not dry, but I just want to show you what it looks like at the moment. And in artificial light, see all the colors. Well, I hope you enjoyed the process, and if you like the video, please don't forget to press like, subscribe, and hit that notification button as well so that you don't miss a thing. Make sure to join me every Saturday when my videos premiere. I talk to my fans and answer your questions live. Also, I'm uploading a short vertical, 60-second tutorial every Wednesday, so that you can get a quick midweek creative boost. See you next week. Bye bye. Oh, and don't forget, guys, there's a giveaway still going on. I'll be giving canvases and paints so that you can start the new year creative. All of the information is in my last tutorial. You can find the link in the description and comments. So for those of you that are sticking around, here's my paint mix. Well, I make my own pouring medium, which is half water, half PVA glue. Another name for PVA glue would be Elmer's glue or wood glue. Then I mix my pouring medium with paint, 2/3 of medium, 1/3 paint. In the end, I add a dash of Floetrol, which constitutes 10 to 20% of the total volume. Now, this is the right consistency for most of the pouring techniques that I do. When the stream goes down, as a tiny build-up disappears quickly. I call it the runny honey consistency.